In life, the odds can be against us, but against the odds. Hi there. Welcome to another session of Against the Odds, where we apply principles in the great book and make successes out of life. And so we are on this journey to become successful. No, not successful in terms of accolades and achievements and that, but in terms of life, right? How we overcome, right? And so I just want to encourage you today with a principle out of the great book, where the Apostle Paul, he says, for me to live is Christ and to die is gain, right? He says, my life that I'm living, right, I'm living for Christ, right? And that's the sacrifice. Death is a gain, right? That's my reward, right? And so he lives a life that is dedicated to Christ. And he says, when I die, I pass on, because I've run the race, I finished my course, and laid up for me is a crown of righteousness, right, that he will receive, right? And so so that's the encouragement. I wanted just to take a couple of minutes and just listen to a song that DJ Angelo from New Zealand, that he has put together. And so I will insert it in now, and just listen to the words of the song. It's sung by Krista Lewis. Listen to the song and we'll get back into the video. Sorry about that. So she sings that Christ had to die so that I can live, right? And she speaks about this void that we're all facing, but we can only find this fulfillment in Christ, right? Paul says as well, he says, it's no longer I that live, but Christ that liveth in me, right? And the life that I know live is in Christ, right? So I want to encourage you guys today that that's the abundant life. That's the life that bring us fulfillment. That's the life that bring us satisfaction. And so Christ is the only one that said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one cometh to the Father except by me. Right? He's the only one that made a claim to say that I am the truth, right? I am the life, and I am the way. He's the only one, and he's the only leader that said, I will be back. Right? I died, but I will be back. Right? So, I mean, he is alive today, but he's the only one that said, I'll be back. And so we're waiting for his return. Right? It's imminent. Right? We don't know when it will happen. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, don't know. Right? Time goes so quick. Right? There's a song that says, years will become months, months will become days, days will become weeks. Right? Any day now, we will be going home. Right? So he's coming to fetch his saints. Right? And so there's a rapture that's going to occur. Right? And yeah, and that's imminent. Right? It can happen at any time. Right? We don't know. Right? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, that song that says any day now we will be any day now we'll be going home, but when it says that years will become months, you know, I was just thinking of how last year this time I was wishing people, and we went through some challenging times the beginning of last year. Yeah, lost some loved ones and that. And but what was so that struck me was like it seemed like it was yesterday. It was like it was so fresh in the memory. It was so yeah, that it's like it didn't even seem long ago, and that's how time flies. And so yeah, so we have to redeem the time, right? Miles Monroe says, he says the month should be embarrassed with you and I, right, of what we have accomplished, right? For 3 years Christ has accomplished more than anyone else, for only for 3 years. And so that's an encouragement for us, right? And I mean, the famous Jim Rohn, right? He says this. He says the Bible, 66 books, right? He has an interview with this guy. He says 66 books. He says you should be wise to give it a go, right? Even if you don't agree with it, right? Give it a go, because there's so much jewels in there. There's so much life lessons in there. There's so much things to develop us into better people in there. Yeah, and yeah, so that's it. That's my encouragement today. And yeah, I just wish that we all just go forth and apply that principle, and also other principles in the great book. So I left a message for the new year where Christ has given us these three crucial elements for us to live by, right? And yeah, so I want to encourage you guys for today. Yeah, so against the odds, we apply these principles. Yes, so if the message has meant anything to you, and you feel that somebody else can benefit from the video, my only request is to give it a like, give it a share, and yeah, together we make this world a better place. And also a shout out to DJ Angelo from New Zealand. If you want more of his content, you can look him up on his YouTube channel. He posts on X as well, and Facebook, X and Facebook, and yeah, just to get more of his content. Yeah, so once again, against the odds, we keep moving.